We are going back in time in tonight's daily.com, and it's all thanks to Google Maps. Get this, Google Street View is sending users back in time. The internet giant has added a new feature to its Street View maps announced in this blog posting. Now they say you can look past Street View images dating back to 2007 on the desktop version of Google Maps. Google says the new time-lapse feature will allow you to explore an area and see how places have changed. We're talking landmarks like the Freedom Tower in New York City and the 2014 World Cup Stadium in Brazil. Or if you're a history buff, you can always treat it as a digital timeline and check out how areas have managed to rebuild following devastating disasters like the tsunami in Japan. Google Street View launched 7 years ago. It's the closest thing we have really to a teleportation device. With just a few keystrokes, you can take a trip without actually having to leave your house, like to St. Mark's Square in Venice, Italy. Up until today, Street View images were always limited to the present. Now we're getting access to a culmination of pictures past and present. Over the years, Google says trekkers have driven more than 5 million miles in 50 countries, often going to many places more than once to get the best layered time-lapse. The new time-lapse feature appears in a window within Street View. Along with the bar, users can manually toggle to change years. Not many people would have thought 10 years ago that companies would be able to have high-resolution pictures at a Street View level for the whole world. Google did. And when you combine that with virtual reality technology like Google Glass or Oculus Rift, well, you've got one amazing adventure. Yeah, one of my producers pointed that out. Can you imagine combining, Street View technology with one of those virtual reality shades on? That would be pretty something. By the way, you can also use this to check out different regions during different seasons. So maybe you want to look at Aspen, Colorado when it's wintertime, or the Great Smoky Mountains during the fall. All that foliage would be beautiful. I think it's pretty cool. And this comment from Tiffany is spot on. She tweets, Google Street View now has a time machine feature. Can't wait to see what has been and will be documented.